Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again. What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.
It is loud and it is wet as we welcome you inside Lumen Field on your standard rain-filled afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started.
We told you folks I want to first ball.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they go play action with May. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To the air, May. He completes it to Evans. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Throwing here is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll get this back across across the midfield, striking down to the 47-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football.
I played him
At the
before.
same time, you're looking at
I know, dude.
where are the weaknesses, how are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now a 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson.
Good job.
This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
He'll try to do it himself.
Let's go.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. You look at this Colt defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it easily move into the top 5.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
I had 2.
As he releases it, and that'll fall
I definitely
incomplete.
had 2.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 1 coming up. Here's May. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Okay.
George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Now to stop right here.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. Play action. Now Jackson. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards.
Okay.
And the drive keeps going. In motion right, that's Metcalf. They'll fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
I definitely thought he was going to pay
He's
us.
going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Jackson. Good throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. That's taken in by Kraft. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Jackson. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
That's too high.
First, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Too close. I don't know. I should never. I definitely thought he was going to be that play the first time.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Jackson. Now he's got it. Touchdown. Noah Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
He can get more.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, he's smart.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Hey, niggas know what's up, JB, man. They know what I'm here to do, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw, it's May.
Oh my God.
It's complete. Look at the big
George Kittle got it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Jackson going to keep it. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, and that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick out about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Walker now on 1st and 10. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run again with Walker.
Oh, he spent the wrong way.
Some determined running there.
Oh.
Took his way down to the 12-yard line.
I thought that's Sam.
64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll throw with May.
Oh, chill, bro.
The fast continues.
That's
Here's another
crazy.
interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
Damn.
Bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
Damn,
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Just so like that.
Shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let me see, man.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They go play action now. May.
What?
This is dropped. Oh my goodness, there was no one.
No, that was the wrong type of
Took
catch.
his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
I should have secured catch
That
that.
is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself.
That was
You
supposed to
don't
be a
look it
secure catch.
in,
That's my
and
bad.
all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Working the middle.
Oh, he slipped that save me though.
Man complete. And
I
he's
seen
got
that.
the Seahawks 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to throw. May.
Ooh, y'all seen it?
Down by the Colts.
I had all run.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards
Yeah,
here on
all right.
1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, May with it.
That was done
And
like
that is
big.
incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion,
I'm at the
right
49.
back where they started on the last
If I could
snap.
just scoot up
Now
some.
they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
May looking to run.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple niggas
Just
right there.
toss it away.
I definitely had a couple niggas right there.
Brings up fourth down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop.
I'm in the middle of the
They're in a
field.
tight ball game, and they got it done. Great
Man, I
work to
trust I
force
can
the
get a
3
stop
and out.
anyway.
Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and
I had a
encouraging
couple niggas
their
right
offensive
there.
mates to get some points.
They'll try and throw forward May.
Ooh.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's Jackson to throw.
Good job.
That would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
4 and 3.
Nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey.
Ah.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They go play action now. Jackson. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
I definitely thought that was
Good gain
close.
of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing
Look
the
at the
football.
stop, dude.
So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They go play action with Jackson.
What?
Able to find his man, Kraft. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Now it's Jackson.
That's my fault.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
That's all my fault.
Christian McCaffrey from 6 yards away. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
I let him come back, game.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25
I gotta make some
to the
mistake here.
26-yard line.
I got no choice. I need need to at least trade.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Here's May.
Oh my God.
And this is going to be intercepted.
What the fuck?
And he will bring it back.
I
An
ain't gonna lie,
interception
man.
return for a Colts TD.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
In a tie
That's
game,
not
fourth
the
quarter,
read.
that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly have.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They'd seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run. Read it and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
That is not
So they
the
throw the pick
read.
six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I don't even touch that whole thing.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
God.
20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
Is it cool though?
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
Brings up second
I
and
don't know if
As
it's
soon as he
cool.
leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll try again
I feel
here.
like this
Second and
didn't suit the
10.
whole game for real.
Throwing here is May. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Whoa.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Trying to get
guess.
a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Well, the elements, the crowd,
The cover
the
was
situation.
there.
This is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. To the air, May.
Oh my God.
Intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. It's Roger McCray with the pick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD. And it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
That
He
boy
has to
just
start
so-
ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing it and really work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No, we changed it.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Yeah.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54
I just gave it
left as
up
they
too
go
right
with
there. I
the
should never called
defensively.
that.
First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the
What
field
you
goal.
gonna do? Damn!
They tried to get it, though, didn't they?
I gave it
Got
up,
the
man.
completion just short of the first down, but you're exactly right.
I should never called that, man.
Kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
So that one's going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now,
Hey, man.
as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's
This
first
was
and
a
10.
sad performance, man.
They go back
Very
to the air
sad.
here after the
Good,
INT
though.
on the last
I
drive.
got Mike Evans.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Now I'm
That was
craving
what
for
they
a
needed to
save.
connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here comes second down.
Really, that vertical has been so sweet for me.
Now back to throw. Finding Kelsey. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's May.
Oh,
Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Harold Landry in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now a desperation
Mike Evans.
throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
Damn, it's over, fam. Concede defeat.